So, good morning, everybody. I see that this video where I discuss that only stable elements, only stable particles can build this universe, it has a lot of comments. So I would like, I will put more light on this subject. When you wake up in the morning, you see that we live in the universe. You can see then the sun is coming out. I will show you now how sun is coming out in my house. You see? You see? Slovenia, it's a beautiful country. So, when you wake up, you see that universe exists and that universe is a stable system. It's not that you wake up and universe is totally destroyed, that half of the solar system is gone, or that you see the stars somewhere else, or the stars are just disappearing. So the basic fact, observable fact, is that the universe is stable. Now, we know in physics that matter is built out of the particles. And these particles are proton, electron, and that's it. Okay. Neutron already is composed out of electron and proton. So neutron is not a particle. Idea that neutron is a particle, it's a false idea. And also the idea, let's say you take a piece of iron and you heat up this iron. So the iron will start emanating photons. Idea that these photons are in the iron is false. The entire universal space is full of virtual photons. This space, which we call today superfluid quantum space, it's a full of virtual photons. And when we heat up a piece of iron, what is happening? That this part of the space is also heated up. And this gives energy to the virtual photons to appear into reality. So almost all particles that are discovered are man-made particles. Particle physics in 99% is just a human imagination. There is nothing behind. All these particles are produced, not discovered. They are produced in the cyclotrons. Also, antimatter is produced in the cyclotrons. There is no antimatter in the universe. And this is my idea that only stable elements can build a stable system. I think that this my idea is really valid. So I'm inviting everybody that is participating in this discussion, that is on my YouTube channel. Find one example that unstable elements are building stable system. I don't know that in nature there is only one example that unstable elements can build a stable system. This is only in particle physics, which is imaginary science. This was never proved. You know, this so-called quark gluon plasma, this is nothing. I mean, it is not nothing, it is something. This is a man-made physical reality that does not exist in the universe, you know. The Higgs field, there is a kind of field that gives mass to the elementary particles. This is also imaginary physics. The original idea was that a Higgs field gives particles inertial mass, but inertial mass is something very different from rest mass. Rest mass is not inertial mass. Mass, it's a measure for the amount of energy that is incorporated in a given particle. And the rest mass is actually expressing this. But inertial mass is the result of the interaction with of particle with superfluid quantum space. The same is with gravitational mass. So yeah, again, let's find together one case that unstable elements are building stable system. Okay? I will then organize a Zoom. I will make a video with a person that will find this one example that unstable elements are building stable system. So, and then everybody will be able to see this discussion. But first we need at least one such example. So welcome to join this discussion, and let's see what will come out, because more people are together discussing, more fruitful discussion can become. The more we have then possibility to find something new. This is the main power of science, that we openly discuss questions. Okay. Today mainstream science is religion. They are preaching all the time this old paradigm, and they are not ready to discuss. They are not ready to be challenged. I send often questions to these famous people and say, listen, what about this? What about this? They never understand. Actually, excuse me, they never answer because they don't understand. This is the problem. If today you have a very good question, as for example, give me a case, give me an example where unstable elements are building stable system. Now, if you know some physicist, if you know all these guys which are here on YouTube talking about physics every day, Michio Kaku and all these guys. Please, if you know them personally, ask them this question. You ask them, show us, tell us how unstable particles can build stable atoms. Nobody will be able to answer because all this is nonsense. But they will not give up this nonsense. They will repeat this nonsense for years and for years, and they will teach students this nonsense for years and years, and students will get old professors and they will repeat this nonsense for years and years, because there is no open, sincere confrontation in science. I am ignored. In Slovenia, I am ignored by entire physical society. Nobody is ready to discuss with me openly, not even in the private mail. All the professors of physics are ignoring my correspondence. Why? Because they are afraid, because they don't have arguments, because they have to repeat this dogma of Big Bang, this utter nonsense of Big Bang, this utter nonsense of gravitational singularities, this utter nonsense of cyclotron physics, that unstable particles which have a lifetime 10 on minus 22 or 20 or 21, whatever, can build stable matter. That's all this nonsense. And they have too big ego to be humble and to say, let's doubt in science. Doubt is the main power of science. So physics, today physics, a big part of it is religion. But I'm not a religious person in this sense, to believe. I want to know. And I hope that also people on my YouTube channel are of the same quality. We want to know. We are not believers. Physics should not be religion. Physics should be science. So thank you everybody, and have a good day and good new year. And don't throw this I don't know how you say English. Boom, 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 boom. These petards we say in Slovene language. I warmly invite everybody to have a peaceful new year. Okay, with the friends, but in a nice atmosphere without too much noise. There is so much silence all around in this universe, and this silence is the strongest power. And to understand things, we have to reconnect with this silence.